Good morning, everybody. Alright, just test this out real quick. If anyone's there, please leave a comment so I can make sure that I can read these. Alright, well, I don't want to keep the people waiting who are going to watch this when we post it. So, let me just show you guys the video, and then you guys can ask some questions. Video we made for the Film for Climate contest titled 3 Seconds, and you can find that on the Connect for Climate YouTube channel. Okay, let's take a look. I'll play half of it. How's that? Let me know if the sound is too quiet.
Fun fact, planet Earth is 4.5 billion years old. Mankind, about 140,000 years old. Let me put that in perspective. If you condense the Earth's lifespan into 24 hours, that's one full day, then we have been here on this planet for, drum roll please, 3 seconds. 3 seconds. And look what we've done. We have modestly named ourselves Homo sapiens, meaning wise man. But is man really so wise? Smart, yes, and it's good to be smart, but not too smart for your own good. Yes, we have split the atom. Yes, we build clever machines that navigate the universe in search of new homes, but at the same time, those atoms we split created nuclear warfare. In our quest to explore the galaxy, rejects and neglects the home that we have here now, so no, that cannot be wisdom. Wisdom is different. While intelligence speaks, wisdom listens, and we willingly covered our ears to Mother Nature's screams and closed our eyes to all of her help-wanted signs. Wisdom knows that every action has an equal and opposite reaction, so if we were wise, we would not be shocked when we see storms that are stronger than ever before, or more drought, hurricanes, and wildfire than ever before, because there's more pollution than ever before, more carbon, more trees cut down than ever before. At a record pace, we have increased the extinction of animals by 1,000 times the normal rate. What a feat. In the next 10 to 100 years, every beloved animal character in every children's book is predicted to go extinct. Lions gone, rhinos gone, tiger, gorilla, elephant, polar bear gone in 3 seconds. Species that have been here longer than us will be gone because of us in this 3 seconds. In an existence shorter than a Vine video, we turn the circle of life into our own personal conveyor belt. Somebody, anybody help. We were given so much, the only planet in this solar system with life. I mean, we are 1 in a million. No, actually, scientifically, we are 1 in a billion, trillion. That's a 1 followed by 33 zeros. And I don't want to get too spiritual, but how are we not a miracle? We are perfectly positioned to the sun so we don't burn, but not too distant so we don't turn to ice. Goldilocks said it best. We are just like this paradise where we are given medicine from trees, not coincidentally, but because like the song says, we are family. Literally, everything, every species is connected genetically from the sunflower to the sunfish. And this is what we must recognize before it's too late, because the real crisis is not global warming, environmental destruction, or animal agriculture. It is us. These problems are symptoms of us, byproducts of us. Our inner reflection, loss of connection has created this misdirection. We have forgotten that everything contributes to the perfection of Mother Nature. Corporations keep us unaware and disconnected, but they have underestimated our strength. Contrary to popular belief, millions are waking up out of their sleep, seeing our home being taken right up under our feet. We cannot allow our history to be written by the wicked, greedy, and loony. It is our duty to protect Mother Nature from those who refuse to see her beauty. Call me crazy, but I believe we should have the right to eat food that's safe, with ingredients we can pronounce, drink water that is clean, marvel at trees, breathe air free of toxins. These are natural rights, not things that can be bargained for in Congress. See, they want you to feel powerless, but it has been said that something as small as the flutter of a butterfly's wing can cause a typhoon halfway around the world. But when enough people come together, we too will make waves and watch the world into a new era filled with love and connection, freedom for all without oppression. But it is up to you, yes, you watching this behind this screen, to make the effort, because time is of the essence, and only together can we make it to the 4th second.
cool. So I hope that was watchable. I'm not sure of the quality. So that was a contest, Film for Climate, by Connect for Climate. Here's actually their page for the contest last year. Not sure if they're doing it again this year, but I know they do have a lot of contests. So if you're a aspiring filmmaker, photographer, or just anyone who wants to speak up for climate change, this is the place to do it. So you just submit. Last year there was 890 entries, I believe, from all over the world. It was amazing to see all the inspiring pieces from all the young children. It was awesome. And also there's a amazing jury that watches them all. I mean, let's take a look here. Lawrence Bender, Inconvenient Truth, Pulp Fiction. Come on, can't beat that. All right, real quick, I just want to shout out the filmmakers of this. Actually, here we'll start with. If you're not on the Connect for Climate Instagram, here's their username. This is all Instagram. This is Change for Balance. They're our cameramen. They're great. If anyone has any camera stuff they need, Change for Balance. It's the people you want to go to. They're awesome. Roddy and John. This is our graphic designer, Hodja H. Burlev. He does like amazing graphics on most of Prince's videos, on all of them pretty much. And then here's Prince's Instagram. Wait, hold on, that is the wrong Prince. 1 second. Rest in peace. Okay, Prince_E. He was the poet you saw in that. Yeah, follow his page. He has amazing content, a lot of awesome inspirational quotes that'll just help your day go by. And also, he's partnered with other companies that are trying to change the world, so that's awesome. Alright, and then if you want to follow me, Dispensary7. I post a lot of music and also videos. And here's the Connect for Climate Facebook page that you're obviously already on, so that's fine. I'm gonna bring up the video on my computer because the comments are not showing up on my phone. Alright, 1 second. Show me that you're live. One second, guys. Scrolling down. Okay, cool. There we are. Alright. It's not even showing any comments on the page either. I'm not lying. No comments. That's weird. Alright. It's not even showing any comments on the... And now we're in Inception. Okay. So I'm just going to answer some questions that Connect for Climate had. Present yourself. Okay. My name is Spencer. I'm a filmmaker. I helped make that video you guys just saw. Give a few details about who you are in your career. Right now I'm doing some casting directing for a show called Viceland with a great director named Patrick Scott. But I'm looking to do more climate change videos in the future. Gonna actually work with Change for Balance, our cameraman, on another piece on animal agriculture, because a lot of the times you see all these, Greenpeace, all these organizations trying to, speak up about climate change, but they never really talk about how detrimental like beef consumption is, and how the rainforest is being bulldozed down to bring up spots for animal farming and to farm grain to just feed the cattle that McDonald's serves you. So I feel like that's an issue that doesn't get a lot of light. There's a great documentary. What was it called? Cowspiracy. Check that out. Why have you decided to produce the video 3 Seconds with Prince E? I mean, honestly, because there's a lot of documentaries and videos out there, but this one in particular it's more of a motivating one, like a motivational video. It like gets people hyped up, and you know, it's cool to share a video, but to actually like get hyped up and then do something was our goal, and we saw how viral the video went, so it must have worked a little bit, which is pretty cool. Has like I think over 20 million hits. Do you believe climate change is an issue that interests young filmmakers? Absolutely. Just from this contest alone, watching it last year, you know, over 800 submissions from all over, from some of like the poorest countries too. I saw a lot of them from places and countries in Africa. And they're great videos as well. It's awesome, and I think it's an incentive for people to get more into filmmaking, because a lot of times, you know, you can make a film, but if it doesn't mean anything, if it doesn't have like an inspirational message or some moral, like it doesn't fill your soul. Sorry to be cliche. It's just not. It's not worth it, in my opinion. So always try to make content that has a message, and not like a message to like the thing with this video is we didn't try to make it so political that, you know, if you're a hardcore Republican or Donald Trump fan, you're gonna be like, oh, stop trying to pour this stuff down our throats. We make it, you know, so it can appeal to everybody. Always important to not be too political with your videos. On your point of view, does cinema have the power to change mentalities and ultimately actions? Yes, I think so. A lot of times, there's a lot of videos that get put out, a lot of movies that get put out that do the opposite effect, unfortunately. If any of you have seen The Revenant, Leonardo DiCaprio made a huge deal about the ice melting, or the snow melting, when they were filming The Revenant up in Canada, and he said like this is the worst case of climate change that I've ever seen. But then it turned out that it was actually a what do you call them? I forget what the natural phenomenon is called, but apparently like the snow melts there all the time and has for thousands of years and has nothing to do with global warming. So sometimes stuff like that can throw people off, and then they're like, ah, well, it's all a hoax. I'm not going to believe any of it. So sometimes film can have the opposite effect, but it definitely can have a positive effect as well. And I've seen a lot of that with the video that we made, which is really cool. What is the role of young people taking on climate change? What is the role of young people taking on climate change? The role is that it's their future, you know? They're the ones that are going to have to live through it. Unfortunately, you know, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Trump signs order undoing Obama climate change policies. So we'll see where this takes us, but basically he's bringing coal back to the forefront, and there's a graph here that shows you U.S. electricity generated by energy source. This is what in 2015. So natural, coal, 33, and then look over here, renewables and hydropower is just a small percentage. And now coal is gonna skyrocket even more because Trump just signed a order bring that to the forefront. So we'll see what happens. What I'm hoping is that it's an incentive for people to work harder and faster to bring renewable energy out. And actually, going back to the young filmmaker thing, or the young people's role, let me show you this video real quick. This is a 13-year-old kid named Maxwell Logan. Take a look at this. This is inspirational stuff.
A future Nikola Tesla, and tell us your name and what you do for a living.
Hi, I'm Maxwell Logan, and I am a physicist, inventor, entrepreneur, and, well, I guess change maker. I'm 13, and I feel like I can change the world, and I've already started my positive impact on it.
What have you done? How have you changed the world so far?
So aside from inventing a whole bunch of different stuff that probably won't matter now, but my most recent thing, which has gotten me a little bit of attention online, is my energy device, where I extract electromagnetic energy from everything around us and convert it into electrical energy. In other words, a stream of unlimited energy. So, you know.
So, do you think you can solve our energy crisis here on planet Earth?
I believe I will, and I believe I already have solved the main problem. Now it's just a matter of, getting this out there.
And what do you need to be able to get this out there? You just need somebody to watch this video and say, here's some money, or what do you need?
Well, all I can think of really is support,
Boom, support. If you want to support that kid, you can find him at facebook.com/maxlogan. It's awesome to see what young people are doing, and the future really is in their hands, as cliche as that sounds. Alright, see other questions we have here. What's your message for those around the world that want to use films to share their climate stories? I mean, absolutely, go for it, and use social media to spread it. If you want to send it to me, I'll try to share it too on different pages. But yeah, no, that's my message to people around the world that want to share climate stories. Absolutely do it. Do your research. And what I've found is that the best thing to do is to do research from both sides. So look at the far left, do research on that side, look what the scientists are saying, then go to the far right and read what their opinion is, and then kind of balance it out and make something that's not going to feel like a political message, because when you do that, people are going to feel like you're forcing them to think a certain way, and they'll turn it off after 30 seconds. And that's not very effective. For this film contest, we actually went to Morocco for the COP22 event, and it was a really inspiring just meeting of minds where people just motivated each other and discussed different climate change solutions, a bunch of innovative inventions and companies and startups, which is awesome. But at the same time, you're preaching to the choir. All these people already know that, and what effect is that going to have? Because as we just saw, Trump signed an executive order, basically. It's saying that none of that stuff matters, unfortunately. So my tip would be to, if you're going to make a climate change story, try to make it so, and it's tough, try to make it so it's going to appeal to everyone, no matter what political side you're on. Obviously, you can't get everyone. It's impossible, but just try not to force a message. 'Cause no one really likes that. Let's see. Please note that other questions will appear on the live stream comment box. I apologize, but Facebook is not showing me any comments here. I even have it opened on a iPad, and let me see. Bear with me, guys. Sorry. Let me log out here. Where's everybody from? You guys all in America, or is this worldwide? I mean, obviously, because it's the internet, but just wondering. Drop a comment from where you're from. Alright, let's see, Facebook. Yeah, if you guys have any films that you've already made on climate change, please feel free to send them to me. My Instagram was shown at the beginning of the video. You can rewind back if you want, once this is posted. Okay. Let me type in Barbara. One second. Or I'm gonna entertain you with some beatboxing in the meantime. There, found you, Barbara Simoes. Okay, let's see. 1 second. Oh, I'm seeing some oh, I got the comments. Yes. Okay, cool. All right. How did I get in touch with Prince E? Prince E and I, maybe like 8 years ago now, we're both big into hip-hop, and we both made music videos online and got connected like that. And we're big into the rap battle scene. Prince E does not rap anymore, unfortunately. He just does spoken word videos, which is awesome, but a lot of the fans do miss the rapping. So we met like that, and then he saw a few of my movies, and then was like, yo, we need to collaborate. So, and we both had an interest in changing the world. Sorry, sounds really cheesy. Like, the first video we made was called I Am Not Black, and it was about race, and how, you know, when a baby is born, it doesn't know to be racist. You know, that's something that is taught to you. So you can check that video out, I Am Not Black, on YouTube. Let's see. Are there specific opportunities for youth and young people in getting us to second floor? Second floor, yes, there is. I'd say right now, personally, I think the biggest thing you can do is just, you can't tell people to go vegan, because that's too much. No one's going to do that. Everyone likes their meat, including me. But just cut out, if you can, maybe start with just cutting out beef. Like, beef alone is a huge contributor to the global gases that warm up the globe. It's methane and what's the other one? I don't know, but basically cow farts are ruining the planet and warming up the water. So the less cow farts there are, the better our planet is, which means the less cows we need to eat. So I'd say start by just cutting out beef, which I did, which wasn't that hard, you know, unless you're like a huge steak connoisseur, you'll be fine. Hello from Copenhagen. Hey Amy, how you doing? Portugal, yes. Barbara. Shout out to Barbara. She works for Connect for Climate. No more mass production, exactly. Niagara Falls, Canada. Nice. Thanks, Teresa. Yup, Rachel, that's a perfect depiction. Now, just after that smoke one, put the globe emoji and then fire around it. Hey Karen, how you doing? Alright, any more questions you guys want to drop real quick? Oompa, loompa, doopity-doo. It's a nice day today. You know, yo, what up? Hello from India. How you doing, Shashank? Something I've seen recently is that, and I'm from Australia, so I should be on their side, but a lot of people in Australia are saying that the coral reef is not being destroyed. Honestly, I'm gonna go out there, and even though I'm Australian, I'm gonna say that's a lie, and that they're saying that so their tourism doesn't get hurt. But tourism doesn't matter when the coral reef is dying. The reef is getting bleached. That's a scientific fact, and it is from global warming. It's from warmer waters. Yeah, that's true, Linda. Any other videos coming soon? Yeah, I'm actually going to be working with Change for Balance, Princey, and Hodja on another video on animal agriculture and beef consumption. So that one should be really cool. How are we going to celebrate Earth Day? I think the best way to celebrate Earth Day is to see if there's anything going on locally in your town that you guys can go do support. I'd say definitely try to charge your phone the night before, and don't charge your phone that day. Go a day without electricity. It's hard for like a couple hours, but then after that, it's just like, whatever. It's fine. You can do it. Say stay away from plastic water bottles. If you have money, invest it into renewable energy, into biodegradable plastics. You know, you can donate money to filmmakers because filmmaking is very expensive. Palm oil, deforestation, human rights abuse. What about it? Yeah, it's all terrible. Those are all, I mean, human right abuse. I mean, of course, it's a terrible thing. Palm oil, I need to look more into palm oil. I don't know too much about that. Is that in South America where are there like civil wars over palm oil? I don't know. I know that's the case in Africa with blood diamonds and coltan, which is what unfortunately is in these iPads. Coltan? Is that the mineral? I think so. Christina, could you tell us something about palm oil? Yeah, I need to look that up. Vice has a lot of great documentaries on stuff that's going around globally. Which is the way to make a film more sustainable? Oh, it's in Southeast Asia. Okay. How to make a film more sustainable? I guess just, you know, a lot of people think you need a huge budget to make stuff, which is not entirely true. I made a video for $200, and that has 1.5 million views right now on Facebook. As long as you have a good message, you don't need to be spending tons of money on different lighting equipment and you know, travel and craft services and oh, here's one: plastic water bottles on set, because everyone drinks like 3 sips and then puts their water down, and then when they go back to find it, they don't know whose water's which, so they grab another water bottle. So in that regard, film sets are terrible when it comes to plastic water bottles. My favorite wildlife documentary. I love Earth. I think is that Discovery Channel or is that National Geographic? The Earth series are great. Also, Leonardo DiCaprio's film that came out late last year. What was that called? That was a great one too. What was that? The 11th Hour? I don't think I've heard of that one before. My favorite wildlife documentary is going to be one that you guys make. So I'm waiting for it. It's coming. Before the Flood, that's the one. Before the Flood. Yeah. Really great. Great film. Everything was great except for the one part where he's talking about the Revenant snow melting. Because that was just a mistake. But that doesn't take away from the other work that he's doing, which is, unfortunately, not how a lot of people see it. They see that and they're like, oh, well, I guess global warming's fake. It's a hoax. No. Global warming is real. 97% of scientists agree. But, you know, you're always going to have people that think the Earth is flat and that NASA, is it NASA or NASA? It's NASA. There's a rapper called Nas. Anyway, a lot of people think the photos from NASA of Earth are fake and that the Earth is flat. I have no comment on that matter. Yeah, Before the Flood. Alright guys, any last questions before I sign out and hand this back over to Connect for Climate? Everyone, I mean, you're already liking their Facebook page. Like their Instagram and you know, sign up to their website. They probably have like a weekly newsletter that you can sign up for, and then you can just stay updated with all Connect for Climate and Film for Climate if they have any film projects coming up in the future or contests that I encourage you all to apply to. Okay, One Earth Film Festival. What would Second Four look like in Spencer's world? Second Four. This is a reference to the video. If you guys watched it, 3 seconds. The fourth second would be where we move away from where the current system is going. We move away from coal, offshore drilling. We move away from all that, and we, you know, really start investing in renewable energy, solar panels, windmills. What do you call the turbines underwater? Those two. Like, it's all a money thing at the moment, unfortunately, where there's just so much money in using coal. But it's not going to last forever, and we're polluting the planet. Animals are becoming extinct. Why is everything so backwards, Rachel? I don't know. A lot of people say human nature, but I don't believe that. I believe we can change. When I watched, alright, this is from Rachel. When I watched Cowspiracy, I made a pretty big deal about it. A few weeks later, a news article said to use less deodorant and air freshener because it contributes to global warming. Yet nothing about large industrial farming. Yeah, exactly. They try to, it's like a magician with sleight of hand. They try to make you look over here, where over here they're actually doing their dirty business. So, and that was unfortunate to see about with Greenpeace. Is Greenpeace one of the sponsors here? Okay, no, we're good. Alright. Alright guys, shout out to Connect for Climate. Shout out to Barbara and Max Edkins and all you guys, Paula. And yeah, everyone, let's see your films. Alright, peace.